When Team Cherry made the Kickstarter page for Hollow Knight to raise money for the game, they added a bunch of different stretch goals that ranged from new areas to a third playable character. But since Hollow Knight only ended up raising around 57,000 Australian dollars, most of these goals unfortunately weren't met. But what if they were? That is the question that we'll be answering in today's video. The last funded goal before Hollow Knight was released in 2017 was a second playable character, which eventually turned into its own game, called Hollow Knight Silksong, where you play as Hornet. And at $62,000, Team Cherry promised to add the Coliseum of Fools alongside 4 new bosses. Wait a minute. I mentioned earlier that Hollow Knight only ended up raising $57,000, but for some reason, Team Cherry decided to add the Coliseum of Fools anyways, alongside 2 new bosses, the Godtamer and the Blobbles. At $68,000, Team Cherry promised to add a third playable character, which, judging from this picture right here, the third playable character was supposed to be Zod the Mighty. And it just breaks my heart that Zod could have been a playable character if Hollow Knight ended up raising an extra $11,000, and this would have also technically made Zod's build canon. At $75,000, Hollow Knight would have been ported to the PS Vita. And if I'm being honest here, this is probably the most underwhelming stretch goal, since not a lot of people still use the PS Vita to this day, and Hollow Knight's fans found a way to port the game to the PS Vita anyway. This next stretch goal is easily the craziest one so far, even crazier than being able to play as Zod. At $85,000, Team Cherry promised to add a massive expansion to the Abyss, alongside 4 new bosses, which honestly sounds amazing, since one of the main issues I had with the Abyss was its lack of content, and this expansion would have changed everything about this area if Hollow Knight raised an extra $30,000. So I guess that answers the question asked at the start of this video. If the Kickstarter goals for Hollow Knight were funded, we would have a bunch of new enemies and bosses, an official PS Vita port, and the ability to play as the GOAT himself, Zod. Let me know which stretch goal is your favorite in the comments down below. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.